This is going to be the start of the breakdown on the Dual MiniGun. I'm going to start at the front, work my way back. You have dual spinning barrels controlled by drill motors and belts. This was the last one of these that he did with belts. After this he did gears. He said he could set the ratio more for faster spin or reduced spin or whatever. Now I actually changed out the belt on this one because it wasn't spinning as good. The other one spins just fine. Inside the outside tubes are wiring and feeds, and right in here are the gearboxes right down below. Okay, you'll see two feed tubes coming out, a battery line that goes to the ammo box, and a huge long, like 5-foot cord that goes to the power box. Okay, we're gonna switch gears and move the camera closer so we can take a look at this. Also, I want to mention this does have flip-up sights and a Picatinny rail on top here, just in case you want to put something else like a camera, whatever. This was his try at these folded ammo belt pieces too. He did this on later builds for everything. He used bolts, screws, everything to be silver with this like tarnished silver look to it. Looked really good. So now we're going to move the camera to the back. Okay, from the back side, we're going to look at the box mag first. I'm going to disconnect the power plug, and you can't mess them up. This power plug is I forget the name of the connector, but it's specific for this particular box mag. Okay, here you have the two holes where the feeds would go down through, and you have this rod that pulls straight out through, and the box mag opens up. And what you see is you've got your power cable here in the two feed areas. You have two auto feeds side by side here. To put this back together, you would put the feed tubes through here, put the feed tubes into the particular areas, line up the wire, and just push the pin through. Goes all the way through. I gotta line this up a little bit. And then the box mag is solid. What you could do on this then is get some kind of mount to hold this up, because these feed tubes are only about 18 inches long. They're really not that long. Okay, the next thing we're going to start on, and I'm going to plug this back in. It only goes one way. It's a one-way plug. We start at the battery box. You have a key switch and a power button. Okay, first thing you should do is turn the key switch on. Turn the power button on. That has just energized the whole system. Next box over, you have a 9-volt battery which runs a multimeter, which you can turn on, and it should give you the voltage on the batteries here. There is an 8-volt battery which runs down and powers the auto line box mag. Over here are two 18-volt batteries. Okay, with these little clip pieces on here like this. They actually fold back in on themselves, so what we're going to do is we're going to plug these on. Okay, and then we're going to show that it fires that they're spinning. Now, when you look at the multimeter right here, it's reading 19.6 volt 6 volts. The only thing I can think of is he's got these wired in parallel so that they run both the gearboxes and the spinning drill motors. Now, I'm trying to rationalize if you wanted more mAh to run these, or he could have run an 11-1 battery, but this he's adding up the drill motor and the gearbox and how much voltage they take. I don't know if it's a 9-volt drill that it was, or a 7.2 volt drill. I know the 8.4 runs the gearbox, so if it is a 9 volt drill motor, that would be close to 18 volts, so there's plenty of voltage to run this. Now, this multimeter is showing the voltage when you are... See, now that was not spinning again. I don't know if it's the belt is slipping or what, but I have to figure that out. So there it shoots. I have to figure this one out, why this one isn't spinning as good as it should. This one is really loose. This one spins not as good. I forgot to mention the paddle switch is here. The firing switch is over here. But it will not fire unless the paddle switch is down. So your paddle switch is down. And it's firing. There's really not much I can do about this without going outside and testing it, and it is raining right now, so I'm going to probably continue this video when I get it set up. I am going to focus on a couple more things while I'm inside here and go from there. Wanted to show the two feed tubes are right here. They're only a short length, so there's really not a lot to go on here. Now this, it might be hard to see, but there is a bolt here that you can put this on the tripod that I sold you. It actually might be easier to see if I tilt it up a little bit better. There's the big bolt is right there. You take that out, this whole unit comes off, and you can put it on top of that pintle on the tripod. So that's what we got. Wanted to show these two chargers that are included with the drill batteries. This one has an indicator light on it. This one does not. Put it on until the indicator light goes off. You should get 19.2 volts when it's finally charged all the way up. Big, heavy chargers. So I don't know. I want to do a close-up on this to show the paddles, and the trigger switch is right here. Okay, this does not, the trigger switch does not work unless the paddles are down. Okay, just wanted to show that. And here's a close-up on the battery box. You got your 18-volt batteries, your multimeter showing 19.07. You got the 8.4 battery and the 9.6 battery. Over here, one little added feature I forgot to mention. This is an auto feed. It's a little button you press, and it auto winds the box, so you can get the BBs up into the minigun. Just thought I'd show you.